All right. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works this time. I'm going to actually try to do a live stream using an iPad rather than my normal method, my normal technique of using my cell phone, which keeps letting me down in so many different ways. It lets me down in so many different ways, guys. It just keeps burning out. You know, it'll kind of overheat. I start streams that crash. This is unacceptable. Andrea says, call the cable company right away. Well, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy. I can't do everything. I can't do everything. Well, hello, everybody. Let me turn this down. I can't do everything. Well, I can't do everything. Everything's trouble. All right. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Hi, everyone. Yay, there's already a lot of people in here. Magnificent. Guys, we are coming up 8 minutes. We're coming up on the last few minutes of hour 48, day 2. Day 2 of the Cyberfrog IndieGoGo launch. I think people are taking notice. Sith Lord Luke Skywalker says, why does it say one person is watching? Because you're the only one that matters, Sith Lord. It only counts you. It's not counting anyone else. Rose Tico says, hello, Ethan. Did you miss me? I always miss you. I always miss you. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, well, I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the love. Let's see. Midnight Cherry TV says, I just want Ethan to outviewer the CXRV trip. What is that? Yeah. Road to 100K. Look how close we are. I mean, we're not there. If you were planning on pledging, could you do it now? If you're planning on pledging and you haven't done it yet, I would love you to do it in the next 7 minutes, because if we could get this up to 100 grand, 100 grand at the end of day 2, and we just jumped up a little bit. If we could do that, that would be pretty meaningful. We get to say, in 48 hours, we hit $100,000. It took, you know what? It took Diversity in Comics a little bit longer than that for his Jawbreakers thing, his Jawbreakers campaign. Why? Why did it take him longer? The reason why is because he blazed a trail. He started this gangstish, and this is the motherfucking thanks I get for him starting. Wait, there it is. I gotta get used to the way an iPad actually. It's a different camera. Where is the camera? The camera right here. Where's the camera? Oh, it's down here. Okay, the camera's down here. Yeah, it's gonna take a little second for me to get used to actually using an iPad as a camera rather than my iPhone. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. What are you guys saying? I'll have a drink in your name tonight. I'll raise a toast to Ethan and Cybernetic Amphibian. Thank you, Shembo. I do appreciate that. I think everybody should have a drink. This is really, really something else. This could have flopped. This could have very easily flopped. I think it's possible that this could not have worked out, and that would have been very sad. But no, the audience is there. You guys are there. You want this. You want control of the comic book industry again. You want comic books that don't insult you, comic books that make you happy, comic books that aren't preaching social justice, bizarre weirdo politics at you while calling you a bigot and a Nazi. Now, I will not call you a bigot or a Nazi, nor will I preach politics at you. I won't. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's good. Mike Soilo, thank you for $2. Moose likes to color outside the lines. Well, let's leave Moose out of it. I see he's still on Twitter insulting people. That's his problem. He sees things quite differently than I do, and that is fine. I mean, this is the thing. We have to move on and stay positive. Stay positive. Seth Ferguson says 100K stretch goal, Cyber Fudge. Oh my God, no. Mike Alvarado, thank you for $2. Cyber Fudge, Fudge Honey, love you, Uncle E. No more fudge. Kathleen Kennedy, thanks for $2. I've been a bad girl. Hit me with Daddy's belt. And then she blows a kiss at me. Kathy, I would do that. Andrew would help. I think Andrew might. I'll hold you down, and Andrew can whip you with a belt. Adam A, thank you for $2. What is Salamandroid's real name? Good question. It hasn't been revealed yet, Adam A. Now, we know what Cyberfrog's real name is. It is Trick Ron. Trikk. That's his first name, Trick. And his second name is Ron, Rhan. And Poontang, Poontang, thanks for $2. Could we get some more stretch goals, please? I think my next stretch goal is going to be for the slipcover. I think we want to do that first. I sat down with Andrea tonight and we talked about it, and we decided that probably the slipcover was the best idea, because it would inspire people to want to collect all 4 issues. and that's what we want to do. So this is just the first of four, by the way. Cyberfrog Blood Honey is part one of a four-part epic. The next part will be called Wrecked Planet. That is definite. That title is in stone. The third one is tentatively titled Grassroots, but I might change that. That's more of the theme of the book rather than what the title might be. It might be Grassroots, but it might not. I might come up with a better title. And the fourth one has not been titled yet, or maybe it has, but I can't really tell you yet. Gordon Runkle says, are they separate stories or part of an arc? It's an arc. So yeah, it's think of this as a trilogy that's actually four parts. What would that be? A quadrilogy? Thank you, Soren Grindersleeve Hansen, for 17. Do you think KK is drinking right now? Cheers. I do, because I think I said in one of my other videos, I think Kathleen Kennedy has been quietly fired. I have no evidence for that, no evidence of that whatsoever, except for what I see going on around me in the shill Star Wars media, what people are saying. And it does make sense that at this point, after everything that she's done, all of the mismanagement of Lucasfilm, they do have to move her out. Now, are they going to move her out in a way that embarrasses her? Of course not. That's just not the way it works. They don't want to do that. The only reason they do it in a very public and noisy way is if there's been some, if it's a Me Too, a hashtag Me Too situation, then they're going to come out and publicly make a big spectacle of moving someone on. But in the real world, when somebody just is being let go because things aren't going that well, they don't embarrass them publicly. They just say, "Okay, we're letting you go," and then slowly, you don't hear anything more from them for a long time. Why isn't Kathleen Kennedy out there talking about Solo right now? If it's such a good movie, why isn't she on the pavement on all the TV shows talking about it? Because it sucks, and she's probably been fired. Well hung and done. Thank you for £2. Could we have a fudge packer pledge goal? Yeah, anytime. Fudge backer. I read that wrong. Stop with the fudge, guys. Stop it. Yeah, maybe. So anyway, I think the next stretch goal is going to be for the slipcover. So I want you guys, everybody who gets a copy of Cyberfrog 1, will get a slipcover to put it in. Now, my retailer friend sent me some advice this morning. The same retailer that's saying, hey, look, this is important. You need to do this. Here's what he said to me. He said, polybag machines are notorious for damaging the product. Don't do it. Some of these guys are condition conscious. So he's talking about the collectors, people that are going to collect this book. He's saying don't do the polybags because they're going to want mint condition copies of their books. He says they'll ask for replacements if there are light production marks. That is true. He said a hardcover will take some comic collectors out of the game because they're not CGC-able. In other words, a hardcover book, you can't run it through CGC. And people will want to collect this. It's chromium, it's pretty. They're going to want to run it through CGC and then store it away. We definitely want the collector market. He says prestige format chromium is the way to go. All right, so that's good advice. I think that's what we're going to do. We're locked into prestige format chromium. It's going to be a comic book with a nice cardstock cover and a spine on it, and it's going to be shiny metal. Okay, it's going to look like it's metal. You'll be able to see your reflection in Cyberfrog's arms and legs, and probably in the logo. Andrea had a great idea in the car. She said, why not use the back cover to make a picture that's going to all come together? So there'll be like a 4-part cover, 4-frame cover. When you guys get all 4 copies, all 4 issues of Cyberfrog over the next 2 years, you'll be able to put them together to make one big giant picture. The next goal will be a slipcover that will be big enough to fit all 4 issues of Cyberfrog in it. When we do a hardcover, eventually this will all come out in hardcover. Probably in year 3, I will collect all 4 books into one beautiful hardcover graphic novel. So it seems like kind of a waste to put it out in hardcover now. And what my friend Larry, who is a really, really big retailer, is saying, and I agree with him, it's probably best to just do a prestige format book. So I hope that's okay with you guys. We're working this out as we go. Honestly, I just wanted enough money to make the book. Now improving the book is important. It's not just the book that I want to improve, it's the experience that I want to improve. And I want to make this a fun, epic kind of event where, we're all kind of collecting something. We're working towards a goal. Even past this, we're working towards the goal of 4 issues of Cyberfrog all together. in one beautiful slipcase cover that'll fit on your shelf. Do you guys know what I mean by a slip cover? Baby, can you get that JLA thing that we were looking at today for me, please? I love you. I know you're busy. Frank Napolitano, thanks for Canadian $5. Love you, Uncle Ethan, but start adding your campaign link in your videos. I am. I have been. If you go to the description, I believe I've been putting my campaign link in there. Let me just paste. What is this? Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Oh, okay. Thank you, love. Hold on. Yeah, Aunt Andrea is my shero. That's nice of you. That's nice. Yeah, Aunt Andrea is always here to kind of help out with this. If I raise $1 million, will I consider buying the rights to Rose Tico from Disney? I would consider it. Stretch goal: $2 million, the rights to Rose Tico. If we can reach 2 million, we will make an offer for Rose Tico. Let me get that link. That's stupid of me not even to have that ready right now. But I was excited. So we've gone past, let's see, 1:30. I don't know. Did we get close? Well, we're close. All right. I'm just gonna say, even though we're 2 minutes past 48 hours, if we can raise $487 in the next hour or so, I'm gonna count it towards the first day, and I won't tell anyone. I still think that's pretty damn significant. And I was at the gym. I didn't have time to promote this. Uncle Ethan's trying to get in shape. I just want to get in shape. I just want to get in shape. I don't want to be fat. I don't want to be a fat Cyberfrog merchant. I don't want to be a fat t-shirt, frog, and ink merchant. That's just not what I want to be. I want to be in good health. Let's see, copy link. And I hope that's okay with you guys. I knew I've got so many personal trainers in my audience. Man, how cool would it be to actually get a personal trainer that actually is a fan and subscriber of the show. I wish we could do that. Okay, so here we go. Paste, send. All right, so that's the link, guys. That's the link to the IndieGoGo. Can we raise $487? Can we do it? Is there anybody out there? I'll put it up one more time. I'll be redundant. If there's anybody out there who is thinking about pledging today, it's Friday, and they have not pledged yet. Whoa, Klein Dropper. Uncle Ethan, I just upgraded and bought page 6. Make page 6 sexy. Ooh, okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That is magnificent. Oh my goodness. All right, so we've sold 6 pages of the original art already. Absolutely terrific. But we need to raise $487 to get to that $100,000 point. That's what this is. This is kind of our Jerry Lewis telethon right now. We have a telethon going to raise $487 just to show them. Michael Soilo, thank you for $2. Final stretch goal, weekend at Uncle Ethan's. For how many people? That would be crazy. And also boring, and you wouldn't get any sleep because Ava would keep you up all night, I'm sure, with the partying. So Mike Napolitano, thank you for... okay, so add my campaign link. Yeah, okay, I am. Doramicon, I'll never... Doremicom blog. Thanks for $2. Campia dropping his defensive KK is the evidence. That is correct. Yeah, his coming out and trying to get ahead of this, and believe me, he knows stuff. He's heard. He's got his, he's got his ears to the ground, and he's heard that something's happened. So it is interesting to see John Campia, try to get ahead of this, and then just be able to say, well, I'm the one who called for it. At no point did you call for it, John. At no point did you call for it. We did, and you called us crybabies and all that. And I hate looking at a dude like John Campia and being like insulted by that guy. It's like, you look at yourself. Get out of my face with that. Do you understand? The fandom menace is superior. We are elitists. You can't talk to us that way. Get the fuck out of here with your pop collection. Rhino4563, thank you for $2. Cyberfrog is moist. He better be. He needs to stay moist. Frogs do. Sean Patrick, thank you for $10. I think Disney greenlit the shill sites to bash Kennedy because they've decided her fate. All shill sites are now bashing Kennedy and direction of Lucasfilm. Interesting. Okay, so let's follow that trend. Thank you for the $10. Let's follow that trend, and I honestly think that is correct. That is where we're at. Yeah, we're almost at $100,000 Punk and Trust. We're just trying to get there at this point. If you haven't yet, okay, we're making a little progress. If you have not yet pledged, and you do want to buy, you want to back this project, you want to be a part of it, now is a great time to do it. I just want to get there with you live. I want to see this flip to 100K. This is what we need to do right now, and we can do it. I know we can do it. It's not very much money left. 427, is my math good? It's pretty good. $427 is all we need to do. It's all we need to do. Margaret Miracle says Ethan's doing thumb push-ups. Yeah. Lily Trill, fat or thin? I still like Ethan. Oh, thank you. But I want to be in good shape. I want to live longer. I appreciate the affection, though. Thank you very much. I love you all, too. Klein Dropper, thank you for buying page 6. I'll make sure that it is sexy. Doremicon Blog, thank you for $5. I know you do not want to do too many options, but I really want 2 comics plus the ash can. So I should do a third tier where you can get 2 comic books and 1 ash can? I can do that. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I added a new tier for $40 plus $10 shipping. You can get 2 copies of the comic book signed rather than having to buy them twice. And I think it saves you a little bit of shipping costs. It saves you a little bit of money. And it just seemed to make good sense. But I didn't offer 2 comics. I could also just offer the ash can, honestly, but I don't think anybody just wants the ash can. That's just a nice bonus. Maybe what we could do as a stretch goal is make the ash can color. We could colorize the ash can. Right now it's just black and white. We could do it in color. That would be great. Uncle Ethan, please just put the link in your damn description. What description? What, here? I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? How do I put the link in the description of this? Let me see. Share? I don't know. Oh, wow. $40 from Ghost of Crows. Thank you very much. Would you consider doing a video critiquing the art of the Magic set Battle Bond? It is a love letter to SJWs. Ew. Their politics are tanking the company. It's not even the politics. The art is lazy, rushed, and just plain ugly. Yeah, I'll do that kind of thing. I feel like criticizing other artists is a bad thing for me to do. But I'll look at it and let's talk about it purely on a political level, not necessarily on the ability of the artists themselves. I don't want to get into that. I just think that's it's not what we want to do. But thank you very much for that huge super chat. I definitely appreciate you. We moved up a little bit. We're now looking for $407. If you haven't yet missed chats, I missed super chats. Nasser13, oh hi. I want to crowdfund, but I have no following. Advice? It's going to be tough, Nasser, but I would do what I did. I kind of aimed low. People know who you are. That's the thing about you. You do have a presence, in the kind of Comicsgate crowd, so people do know who you are. Try it, get around. You have to promote it endlessly. And it's not going to be easy. If I hadn't built up my YouTube channel, I don't think I would have had this kind of success, and that took a long time. I started my YouTube in October, and I worked really, really hard to build it up to 54,000 subscribers. I worked damn hard, never missed a day, always had a video up every single day, always did live chats, always jammed with other YouTubers, always do, crossover streams whenever you can to meet more people. It does take time, Nasser, so it's not easy. And if you want to crowdfund now, don't expect very much. You do need to kind of build up your presence a little bit. That is my opinion. That's my opinion. But you try it and see what you can do. Lancer737, thanks for $5. I love Cyberfrog. I want to see your version of Sting Chameleon from Mega Man X. Also, would you like me to send you my ideas for Empress Luna? No, I don't want to see any other ideas. Not because they're not great, but because if they're not published, if you don't have them under copyright, I can't see them, because what if I already have a similar idea in my head? You're gonna get very upset with me, and you'll think that I stole it from you. Look a little closer. Thanks for $2. The fandom menace has grown strong. It sure has, and it's changing things. Alan King, thank you for €2. Cyberfrog would make one of the few good pops. I'd be confused. I'd be happy to see a Cyberfrog piece of merchandise. I'd be confused because I don't like pops. Chris Hannigan, thanks for Canadian $2. I hope you can mix Blue's Cat with Cyberfrog story. Or Blue Cat. Blue Cat is, you mean Splato Delgado. Yeah, I would like to see that happen too, in a kind of story for kids. Sean Theralt, thank you for $2.99. Cyberfrog cards and Collector's Cup at Denny's. One day, One day we're going to get there. Frank Napolitano, thank you for $5 Canadian. Also, DNC led me to you when you had 4,000 subs, and you have become my favorite pro tuber. But shh, don't tell Zach. Oh, thank you so much, Frank. I'm happy to have you in my audience. I'm really, really happy to have you in my audience. Thank you for all of your endless support. I mean, it's really terrific, and I love you guys. I can't tell you enough. I tell you at the end of every video, and I have a thank you trailer at the end of every video that I do that I record a new message on. My T-shirt ad is always the same, but I feel differently every morning. Just gratitude in my heart, and so I record a new message for you guys, thanking you for all of your support. All right, scrolling down. I think I'm caught up now with the super chats. Justin Kelly, thanks for $1.99, $50 buy-in just now. That's good. That's good. Where are we at? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are almost there, guys. We just need $132, and then we're gonna blow it up. We're gonna blow it up. We need $132. We can do it. I know this. Soren Grinderslev Hansen, thank you for DKK 45. With KK gone, what will happen with episode 9, chapter 11, episode 9? I think it'll go on as it is. There might be some little changes, but I think chapter 9 will continue as is. After that, though, everything's going to get scrapped. All of her plans scrapped. Ryan Johnson canceled. We need to cancel that round head. We need to put a stamp with it, big stamp with cancel on it. Boom, right on his big round head. Get him out of here. He's a big problem. He's a divisive and a bad influence on Star Wars, and he needs to go. Dear God, hit refresh, somebody said. Yeah, okay, we're still there. All right, so we're doing great. We're doing great. $132 to go. Ask DNC how to add your link to every video. Well, I add it after it's done. I can't do it. I don't know how to do it while the video is going. But I'll just keep posting it. Here. So if you haven't yet pledged to back Cyberfrog Blood Honey, please do so now. You would be so important if you backed right now. We only need $132 more dollars, and once we get there, we're gonna flip over 100,000. Now we only need $72. The next person that backs at the $100 level is going to flip us over $100,000 right now. Next person that backs this is gonna make it happen. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so awesome. Here's that link one more time. Next person who backs this is gonna flip it. Let's just keep checking it. Whoa, oh my God. Oh my God, it is amazing. I'm almost gonna curse. Margaret Miracle says, Ethan could be an auctioneer. I could. I'd be like, one more. I can't do it. I can't speak that fast. I can speak fast, but not that fast. This is so exciting. Guys, when we hit 100K, I need you guys to just go on Twitter and blast it out. That's all we need to do. We need to just get on there. Let's get to 100K. Let's make it happen. Somebody says they flipped it. Let's see if they flipped it. I don't know if you flipped it or not. Well, if you flipped it, it didn't happen yet, Krombopolis, Michael. Nope. Cops beat the F out of the women. Beat them, says Thomas Anderson. What the? That's not good. Sing Yub Nub. Just pledge 50. I'm not gonna pledge. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to cheat. Yeah, anybody who pledges 50 will be a big help right now. We just need 70. We did it. Oh my God. Yay! Oh my God. Come here, sweetie. Oh, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, it is great. Aren't they great? Yeah, they're awesome. Thank you guys. We did it. Booyah! $100,000. We're just gonna cheat a little bit. In the first 48 hours, we're 15 minutes over, but it doesn't matter, does it? It's still the first 48 hours. We did it. $100,000. Nobody else has done this. This is absolutely awesome. Everybody wants to face reveal Andrea. I don't think she's into that right now. But thank you so much. Oh my God, guys. Oh, everybody is blowing up. This is absolutely awesome. Let's go celebrate on Twitter. Let's do that right now. Done. Yeah, everybody just blow it up. Let's go. I need to take a picture of it, don't I? You've never seen me this flummoxed. They want to see your thumb. Andrea, will you reveal your thumb or no? Will you reveal your thumb at 101,000?
Maybe.
Okay, if we hit $101,000, Andrea says she will reveal her thumb.
No.
No, all you have to do is do this.
No.
You won't do it? you won't do it for $700. You won't reveal your
What
thumb.
happens if they think my thumb matches your thumb?
Then they're gonna laugh at it.
Then I'm gonna be Miss Toe Thumb?
Yes.
Hell no.
Everyone, it's very controversial for her. She's not sure that she wants to be Mrs. Toe Thumb. To be honest, she doesn't have a toe thumb. But yeah, she's still very shy. Let's see. It's not so bad to be toe thumb. It's not so bad. I don't mind it. All right, let's go. Okay, 48-hour total. 48-hour total. Oops, toe. I'm gonna put total. Toad. Oh. Oh my God. $100,000 plus. I mean, it's more than that. It's actually more than that. So, doom. Should I say eat it, SJWs? No, I won't say it. Ribbit. Okay. Ribbit to you all. Amazing. Yeah, people have to take notice of this. This is absolutely extraordinary. Yes, this is porn. Those of you who are saying, "Is this porn?" It is porn. Stephen Day says, "Dude uses iPads to type." Well, what would you use? It's an iPad. You know, I don't have a. Well, I do have a laptop, but I don't want to use my laptop. I love my iPad. Really do. That's why I have 4 of them and a phone. Yeah. Wow. Just awesome. 48-hour total, $100,000, guys. You guys are absolutely the best. Now, it's possible. It is possible that there could be a thumb reveal, but we don't know. We're not really sure. I can't make that promise, so I won't make that promise. Just great. I got to see. I wonder if Diversity in Comics sees this. He has been nothing but encouraging. Zach, all through this. We're almost at 101 now. Man, I can't even breathe. If I sound a little nutty, it's because I'm nutty. I'm just amazingly excited. Dallas Deadeye, thank you for $5. Uncle Ethan flexing on those SJW fools. Yeah, I don't want to get into this too much, but for real, we went through 1 year of these monsters talking me down, saying awful things about me that were not true, accusing me of awful things, trying to take my career away from me, and why? For my politics. Just because I voted for Trump, and it's a hell of a price to pay, honestly, for voting for the president of the United States, to go through the 1 year, an entire year of nonstop harassment. And by the way, while I'm being harassed, telling people that I'm the one who's harassing people. It was absolutely dreadful. It was a PR disaster and nightmare for me. I didn't know how to cope with it, except to just kind of be quiet and stick to work and work on my YouTube and work on my comics. This is the end result of that. This is what I get. I'll take this as a punishment. For voting for Donald Trump, the President of the United States, you idiots. I will take this as my punishment. And all of you who feel similarly, who feel worried, who feel like, you're not allowed to be yourself, this is for you too. This is for you. This should make people hang your heads. The other thing is, talent is talent. It doesn't really matter about your politics. Talent is talent. People who are good will always rise to the top. This comic book is going to change things. I'm proud to be a part of this movement. I'm proud. I'm a professional. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've won awards, many awards. I have books in print that have changed the paradigm of the characters that I've worked on, and nobody can deny that. Ideas have sprung from my head that have made DC Comics and Warner Brothers millions of dollars, not thousands, not taking a loss. I have earned DC Comics millions and millions of dollars. You'll still see people walking around wearing t-shirts based on symbols, designs, and ideas that I came up with and received almost nothing for. This is my honor, and it's my privilege and it's my pleasure to represent you guys now in this movement against these awful people who have taken over the comic book industry. And I am proud to do it. I'm proud to be your bazooka. Gordon Runkle, thank you for $5. Success is the best revenge. Correct. All we can do is do this and say, how you living? How you living? Because we're $7 away from 100. You'll show your thumb, won't you?
No.
Just put your thumb right. Let me see your thumb.
No.
Well, let me see. I'm telling you, you don't have toe thumbs. They're $7 away, and all they want to do is see your thumb.
No.
Why?
No, that's too much judgment.
They're not good. Guys, you have to promise not to judge their thumb.
No, I'm not doing it.
She walked out of there.
I love them, but I'm not showing my thumb.
Are you sure?
Maybe after I get a manicure or something. But
Okay, all right, that's a deal. So she needs to get a manicure, and once she gets a manicure, she will consider showing thumb, but not until then. I don't think she has toe thumb. I don't think she has toe thumb.
I know I don't have to.
No, I'm trying to remember. I don't think you have. No, your nails are long. You have long nail beds. Yeah, I honestly don't think that you have anything to worry about. But anyway, yeah, I'll send her out to get a manicure. Once she gets her nails nice and in shape, I think she will show a little thumb. I don't care. Like, you guys can judge look at my thumbnail. Ew. Look at my nail bed. Ew, gross. Ew, what is that, fungus? Oh, disgusting. Yeah, so I might go get a manicure, and then she'll get one too, and we will totally show thumb. Yeah, thank you, Well Hung and Dung, for £2. Congrats, Uncle Ethan. Don't stop winning. I'm winning because of you guys. They're all saying, please, no judge, we promise, et cetera, et cetera. They're calling me banana thumbs now, though. See the shape of my thumb? Like, look, it flexes all the way back like that. Banana thumbs. That's interesting. No, people are saying that they will judge. Heather C says, we love Andrea. No judge zone. This is a safe space. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, she's going to consider it, guys. We know it's important to you. All right, let's refresh. Are we at 101 now? Oh, yeah, we're well over 101. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, guys. People want to see my toes. I said I would show my toes. I'll show my toes at 110. Oh, no. I'm going to show my toes for at 60,000 subscribers. I'm on 2 different tracks right now. I'm trying to raise money for Cyberfrog and trying to win subscribers for my YouTube page. If you haven't yet subscribed, by the way, please do subscribe.
Well, check your subscribe.
Oh, yeah, and check and make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube keeps unsubscribing people that don't want to unsubscribe. It's one thing if you want to unsubscribe because, you don't like my thumbs, you're sick of all the fudge talk, you can't stand Roast Tico, and you're tired of it. And if you want to unsubscribe, I understand. But if you don't want to unsubscribe, if you still want to remain a part of this community, and YouTube has unsubscribed you without your permission and you are not getting notifications, that is an outrage. So you do need to double check and make sure that you are subscribed. If you are not subscribed and you want to join our community because you dig our scene and you like it when we point out that John Campia is a shill and a fraud, do hit subscribe right now and ring the bell for notifications. We definitely want you on board. As you can see, we are a close, tight-knit community of 54,000 people, and everyone loves each other. We would certainly, we're kind. That is the main thing. We are kind. There's Fox, thanks for $2. How sick of you are winning? It's too much. This is too much winning. No, it's not. It's never going to end. We have 28 more days of this, 28 more days of winning. I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know where it's going to end up. I think today could be a big day, though, because today is payday for most people. And I'm hearing a lot of people saying, I want to pledge. I need to wait till my paycheck comes. I want to get in there. I want to get in there on the $50 level or maybe the $40 level. Just to go over what there is here. $50 is the featured. This is the main one that I assume most people are going to want. It's the comic book and the ash can. What is an ash can? Great question. An ash can is a mini comic. This ash can is going to be 16 pages of brand new story. It is going to tell the end of the world, the story of how the wasps came, the hornets. I'm calling them wasps, hornets, bees. They're basically gigantic mutated alien hornets. They're aliens that come and utterly devastate humanity. What they do is they rip the flesh off of human beings, chew it up the way wasps chew up bark and turn it into paper. And then paper over, using human bone and flesh. They paper over Manhattan. They paper over the world with these hives, these gigantic beehives. And then they use our blood, use our plasma, turn it into honey to feed their army, to feed their young. That's why it's called blood honey. Cyberfrog wakes up 20 years after 1998, into our present to find a world that no longer resembles the world we're living in now. Okay, the world we're living in now never happened. By the way, 9/11 never happened. Obama never happened. Bush never happened. None of this ever happened. The world ended in August 17th, 1998. Bill Clinton is still president of whatever's left of the United States. I'm sorry to say, Hillary Clinton didn't make it. She didn't make it. It's very sad. It is very sad. So that is the story of 1998, and it will be in the ash can. So at this tier level, $50, you are going to receive the ash can, which is called Cyberfrog, 1998. It's smaller than usual. It's a small comic book, a mini comic, and you'll receive the comic book. You will receive the now chromium, slick, beautiful, shiny, prestige format comic book with 48 pages in it. You're going to get that. It's going to be autographed. Both of these will be signed, and they will be on their way to you. That's the $50 tier. $25 is just the comic book. I don't want the ash can. I don't want the mini comic. I'm going to just do the comic book for now. See if I like it. And maybe I'll try to get the ash can another way. $40 is a new tier. It's just 2 copies of the comic. Some people said, I want to have one to put away or CGC and one to read. How can you make that more practical for me? That's easy. So we added a $4 tier, 2 signed copies of the comic book. You'll pay 1 shipping cost, and we'll ship 2 signed copies of Cyberfrog Blood Honey #1 to you. That is cool. $100 is a big perk here. This is great. You get the comic book, you get the ash can, and I'm going to hand draw. It looks like I'm going to hand draw, probably in gold ink, a Cyberfrog head sketch on your cover for you. So you will have an original little drawing on your cover of Cyberfrog, and you will get the comic. It'll also be signed, and the ash can. That is very special. And then this is the big one, $1,000. You will get an original page of art from Cyberfrog. It goes in order. So there are 48 pages in the book, Blood Honey. If you become the 7th, 6 out of 48 have already been claimed. If you become the 7th backer, you will get page 7. Don't know what's on page 7. That's, can't tell you. You just kind of roll the dice and take a chance. You could get a big splash page. Maybe not. It doesn't, nobody knows. But it's going to go in order. So you will get page 7 out of 48 if you bid at the $1,000 level. You will also receive the signed comic book with the small head sketch of Cyberfrog and a signed ash can. So this is the biggest perk so far. But there's going to be a bigger perk. I'm going to add a pretty big perk pretty soon. That's going to involve 2 people. I'm gonna do it only for 2 people. Will get to be in the comic, get to be eaten by one of the bees, one of the wasps, and you'll get to keep the original page of artwork. I think that will be. Can I do that? How would I do that?
Add 2 more pages.
Yeah, maybe I'll add 2 more pages, make it 50 pages.
A whole fight scene.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, we could totally do that. All right, let me check on super chats. I'm missing. So 2 people. It'll be expensive, and I'll ask you for a photograph of yourself, and maybe I'll make you give me a few photographs of yourself, like one happy, one scared, and one panicked as you're being eaten. And I will draw your likeness as you are being consumed by a giant space bee. That is immortality right there. That is immortality. Let's check out the super chats here and catch up. This is gigantic. What a great day. What a great day this is. Okay, so congrats, Uncle Ethan. Don't stop winning. Tone, thank you for $5. Woohoo! I just bought the $50 perk. Congratulations on 100K, Ethan. You're a good dude. Ribbit right back at you. Ethereus Fox, thank you for $2. How sick are you of winning? It's too much. I can't. I'm never gonna get sick of it. Frank Napolitano, thank you for Canadian 250. Ethan just back and couldn't be happier. Thank you. I mean, that's, guys, you're going to be so happy reading this book. You're going to love this book. You're going to be so proud that you participated in it. You're going to always know that you participated in it. And not only that, you're going to get a special edition. We are going to solicit this. We are going to put this book through Diamond after you guys already have all your copies. And by the way, it's not going to have a chromium cover for anyone else. It's going to be a different cover. It's going to be a paper cover. We're going to give them kind of a cheapo version of the book. You guys are going to get the prestige format, awesome edition with the slip cover. Probably, I think we'll reach the slip cover. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Let me get through the super chats. British Metalworks, thank you for £5. At 125K, Ethan, will you use your left foot to draw Darth Vader live? like the film My Left Foot. Also, if you make publishing house submissions, um, uh, I don't. I honestly, you know what? My drawing of Darth Vader with my left foot would be so weird. I will do it if you want me to. Absolutely, I did burn. Well, is that something I want to do for this, or I think that's something I'd rather do for my YouTube subscribers. If we reach a certain tier on YouTube, absolutely, I will use my left foot to draw Darth Vader. Um, let's see. Will I? Yeah, publishing house submissions. We're going to work on that. That is going to be a slow process. It's going to involve making more money than we need, saving that money, producing a great product, and having 4 successful IndieGoGos with similar results. I'm going to see to it. I'm talking to Zach also. I talked to him. I said, "Do you want to kind of do you want to think about like maybe crowdfunding a Cyberfrog versus Splato Delgado one shot with like a different creative team?" And then, we could split like profits between you and me and pay them a great rate. And we'd have this book that maybe we could. And he changed the subject. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be involved with it. But yeah, if I do Cyberfrog comics, definitely I will be looking for people to help because I can't do it all by myself. I like the idea of only drawing 100 pages of comic book work per year because then I can make it look like my Batman Catwoman Trail of a Gun. I want to spend 3 days on a single page. That's what I want to do. Chris Abrams, thanks for $1.99. Hope your toes aren't like thumbs. I don't think they are. You guys are going to be the judge of that. It's when I get 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys are going to see my toes, and you tell me. Kevin Fawcett, thank you for $5. After everything, Uncle Ethan, could you see yourself as a mentor for other artists? I feel like I am already. I feel like there's so many people in this audience that want to become artists, and I feel like this is the place that you can go. I try to answer your questions. I've made many videos instructing you, and you'll always have an uncle in me. Look a little closer. Thank you for $2. Spa day for Aunt Andrea. Yeah, she would like that. She would definitely like that. Paul Uletzi, thank you for $2. Moist fudge is the 125K stretch goal. No fudge. The Buzz General, thanks for $2. Crap, I gotta cancel and get the $50 one. Okay, so if you did do that, if you bought in at 25 and you'd rather have the ash can too, you can cancel your 25, go back in and repledge at 50 or 100 or even 1,000. Yeah, right. That is the thing. That is the thing that you have to do. And I see a lot of people doing that, canceling their 25, being convinced by the 50 and repledging at 50. Gerlach, 1,025, $2. Show us the thumb. Inquiring minds want to know. Andrea has said that she will think about showing her thumb after she gets a manicure. She needs a manicure. Cecil is Dick in Comics. Hi, Cecil. I gotta go. Congrats, Ethan. Thank you, Cecil. Chris Abrams, thanks for $1.99. Did Monica make it to take care of his Richard? I'm not sure. Did Monica make it to take care of his? Oh, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Well hung and dung, thanks for £2. Cecil is here. He has some moist fudgery that's disgusting. Atheris Fox, thanks for $5. Could you please remaster a collection of the previous Cyberfrog books? I'd like to read in order rather than starting in the middle of the story. Atheris Fox, the other Cyberfrog books, I've said it before, but I know it's going to seem confusing. They're just silly. The other Cyberfrog books will give you a flavor for what Cyberfrog was like in the 90s, but it wasn't a very clear, coherent, or organized story. It was just me having fun. It's like Cyberfrog does this and does that, and then suddenly there's another monster, and then it's the brainchild of a 20-year-old. So I mean, you don't need it. However, I'm going to talk to a couple of publishers and see if they would just like to solicit it and do it. I don't know if I want to raise money for it and do it myself, but there are smaller publishers that might be interested in soliciting it and doing all the work, putting it out there, and making a little money off of it, just making it available to you guys. That would be fun. Justin Kelly, thanks for $4.99. Just a space frog fighting in a wasp world. Don't stop believing. Yeah. Snafu Z, thanks for $5. At 150K, you need to do French tips on your toe thumbs. Now listen, oh my God, I can't. That would be ridiculous. Golden Oil, thanks for $1.99. Congrats on the first non-binary superhero. For real. He's a frog. He is a male though. Thuris Fox, thanks for $2. Cyberfrog versus Jawbreakers, book with more backers wins. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe, but you know what? Why not actually do Cyberfrog versus the Jawbreakers? I think we would raise a lot of money for that. People would want to buy it, would want to read it. We'll see. We will get there. I mean, Zach has a lot of work ahead of him. I mean, we really sit down and look at what he has that he needs to produce, all the obligations and promises that he's made in his Indiegogo. I'm going to be slower than that. I know you guys want a lot of stretch goals. I don't want to overwhelm myself or this crowd fund. It's important that this product be good, that there not be a lot of extra stuff. This is my first one ever, so I mean, once we see how this one goes, maybe next time, after this is a success, there'll be something cool like a little statue action figure thing or a chess piece or something really fun. But for now, let's keep it real simple and let's make it about making this book great and getting it out to as many people as possible. And it looks like, right now we have 1,782 backers. Whoops. That is quite a few. I meant to refresh this. Did it refresh? Let's refresh it. That's quite a few. That's a lot of comics sold. 1,789 backers. Very, very cool. So those are that's like almost 1,800 people that I need to take care of and make happy. Andrew and I have decided that we are going to take a month, possibly a month or two, off in October to ship all these books ourselves, to get them packed up, make sure everyone's happy. Shipping these comics will become our full-time job for a little while. I'll try to get a little drawing in as well, but I mean, for the most part, making sure that these books, these orders are fulfilled is going to be a gigantic task. And we will do it though, and we will get it done right, so that our next one is just an equal success. Let's see, Dallas Deadeye, thanks for $5. I prefer seeing Cyberfrog versus a character you've created, Uncle Ethan. Grow the Laughing Man comics universe. Rainbow Brute. Cyberfrog versus Rainbow Brute. Itty Bitty Titty Committee, thank you for £4.99. Backed at $100, my first ever comic. Love what you are doing. Keep up the awesome work, both with the Star Wars and Cyberpunk. Thank you so much. Do appreciate you. Welcome to comics. I hope you will enjoy this. I think you will. David Dowler, thanks for $2. Would you make a tier with 2 comics and 2 ash cans? Yeah. I will. You know what? I'm going to do that. That makes sense to me. Pontang, thank you for $2. Cyberpunk needs a saying like Jawsome or Turtle Power. He used to say "Let's get freaky," but I don't know if he's gonna say that anymore. It's "Let's get freaky" based on that song. I want to get freaky with you. He's a '90s character. Here's the thing. I mean, when he emerges into this new world, he's gonna feel very differently than he used to. We used to have fun in the '90s. Things are a lot less fun, a lot more worrisome. Conditions are terrible, are really terrible. So when he actually sees the world as it is, it's going to be pretty dire, and he's going to take things a little bit more seriously. Atheris Fox, thanks for $2. Please do a Cyberfrog prequel at current qual. Then, please do a Cyberfrog prequel. Well, yeah, I mean 1998. Okay, so I think this answers your question. This ash can right here. So if you pledge at the $50 level, this comic book is going to be in color. It's going to be gorgeous, and it's going to come with a little ash can on the side. This ash can is going to be brand new artwork, but so far it's going to be just in black and white. It's line work. It's going to be a brand new story that tells the tale of how the world ended and how Cyberfrog was put into hibernation and all these things. So that's the ash can. It will be of great quality. It'll be just as good as the comic book. I'm thinking the next tier, probably the next immediate tier, is to turn this ash can into color. So we could. The art right now is going to be black and white, but we could make it color. We could put Kyle to work, give him a little extra work. I think that makes sense to me. Yeah, let's keep it reasonable. Let's just improve. We want to improve the quality of the product. I don't want to add a lot more product, not yet. Let's see, Mark C, thanks for $2. Show more fan art. I want to see my competition. Oh yeah, it's coming in big time. A Caustic Soldier, thanks for $2 Australian. Make a vid about other pros being salty about Cyberfrog. I haven't heard too much. I think they are kind of staying cool. They're staying on the DL. The difference between me and someone like Zach is that these guys all know me, and these pros know me. I don't think too many people that are active and working and have good careers feel anything about this except for, wow, that's pretty impressive. Uh, it's always people that their careers are basically over. They're not working. Nobody cares. Those people, the negative people that have something to say about Cyberfrog. I could make you a list, but you know who they are. And they're going to be quiet too. This is humbling. This number is humbling. This is 48 hours. These people didn't understand, and I always understood a couple of things. First of all, I understand that Cyberfrog is a great character. Look how neat he looks. He belongs on a T-shirt. He belongs. He needs toys. He could be. He's the type of character that you could do stories for grown-ups and for kids, like the Turtles. Okay, the Turtles, they have stories for kids and stories for grown-ups. He has that quality about him. He's really colorful, really fun, scary, cool, tough. Salamandroid is equally scary, cool, tough. Very, very impressive. So I like the character. The second thing people don't understand is that this audience went somewhere. The audience for comics went somewhere else. Where are they? They didn't die. Comics are decreasing in sales for a reason. There's a reason for it. And that audience is still there. They're like, I miss comics. I liked it. I was happy in this hobby. I enjoyed reading comic books, and I can't read them anymore because they're full of politics, and they're being done by jackasses who call me names on social media when I criticize them. This isn't what I want. This isn't the comic book industry that I remember, and I'm not going to spend my money on it. Why would I spend my money being lectured to? By the way, comic book artists, comic book creators, for the most part, they're not smart. Why are they? Like I would never say I'm smart. I'm going to teach you guys something. I'm not. I'm a comic book artist. I'm a cartoonist. I have nothing to teach you. I'm here to entertain you. The balls of these people trying to preach and lecture to this audience, many of whom are doctors and lawyers and psychologists, and we have no business doing anything but telling them cool superhero stories. I can't teach you anything. What I can do is tell you a really fun rock and roll superhero horror story starring a frog. I'm really good at that. If you're a doctor, I am as good at doing that as you are at practicing medicine. So this is my role. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm getting paid for it right now. This is the funding that's going to go into making this product. I don't know what I'm going to get paid. But yeah, this is the funding that's going to go into this product to entertain you and maybe get you back into comics again. And maybe we need to get some of the bigger talented guys to come away from comics, to come away from the mainstream comic book world that has been overtaken and overrun by social justice warriors with bad attitudes. Get them over here, allow them to create again, and let's actually start to kind of prime the pump, the creative pump again, and see what we can do, see what we can make, see how many new fans we can bring to comics. And I mean, I'm talking to Star Wars fans. Of course, Star Wars fans would love comics. Of course they would. Of course they would. They want the right kind of thing. They want that kind of quality. We're going to give it to them. This book is going to impress you. I can't wait to show you. I'm very excited. Check on super chats here. I'll tell you. Rax the Hero, thanks for $2. Will Cyberfrog be wary of things being porn? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I think that he's less concerned about porn than I am. I don't want porn coming into my videos and demonetizing my videos. Cyberfrog doesn't have those same concerns. He's not interested in porn, probably. But, yeah, I think if he were in my shoes making videos, he'd be wary too. Skid Racket, thank you for $2. Please do next IndieGoGo for Cyberfrog PS4 game. I don't even know how to go about that. I don't know how to do that. I would love to do that. I'm hoping they will come to me. Somebody will come to me and want to license Cyberfrog for a video game. I'm hoping that's what happens. Nico Sar, thanks for $1.99. Paris Aspera, Ad Astra, keep it up, Uncle Ethan. Thank you, Nikos. Midnight Cherry TV, thanks for $2. Consensual thumbs only, please. You ain't prez yet. Yeah, listen. I'm not gonna. Andrea can show her thumbs if she wants to. If she doesn't want to, she certainly doesn't have to. Egg Chen 6 Demon Bag, thank you for $5. How about a tongue stretch goal of an ash can of Salamandroid, and what he was doing between 1998 and when Cyberfrog returns? You're gonna get that in the story, actually. You're gonna get that in the story. You'll find out all about where Salamandroid is. And by the way, Salamandroid, just like Cyberfrog, has been protective over a girl named Heather Swain his entire life. His only friend is Heather Swain. Salamandroid adopted an orphan girl named Rebecca that he's been raising and he takes care of. She is missing. So that's part of the story. I mean, humanity has been utterly decimated. Spoiler alert: Heather Swain survived, of course. But where's Rebecca? Where's Rebecca? We don't know. And what has Heather been doing in the past 20 years? All this stuff is going to be in Cyberfrog Blood Honey. Oh boy, is it awesome! I'm so excited. Cyberfrog t-shirt stretch goal? No t-shirt stretch goal. We're just gonna put them up for sale, so everyone can get one if they want. I got to do that today. I'm telling you, I'm running around like a maniac, just trying to make sure everything gets done. Absolutely. Captain Blood of Kirby, thanks for Canadian $5. Stretch goal, mini poster made to look like an old Wizard magazine cover with a bunch of fun fake article titles on it. That would be a blast. That's a good idea. That would be fun. I would just get the real Wizard guys to do it too. I don't know why Wizard magazine wouldn't want to do this. I'm friends with them still, and it'd be nice. That would be absolutely nice. All right, guys. So we did it. Let's see where we landed here. Let's just do a quick refresh. All right. Yeah, look, 101. This is terrific. Thank you so much for this. This is really, really terrific. Nobody can argue with this kind of success. I am thrilled, honored, humbled. Everything. Every day I wake up and just jump out of bed, just like a frog, ready and so excited about this project. So excited about my YouTube channel. So excited about everything. My life has gotten wonderful in the past few months. Absolutely wonderful, and I owe it all to you guys. Thank you for everything that you do. Adelia, thanks for €2. Our cigarettes, Cyberfrog Kryptonite. I never thought of that. Maybe. A Caustic Soldier, thanks for Australian $5. My opinion could be wrong, but I think you need to take another shot at Sal. Cyberfrog's designed much better than he is currently. Cyberfrog's designed much better than he is currently. You can do better. Okay, well, I mean, look, I've only drawn one update of Salamandroid, just one, so he will be better. And if you remember, the first update of Cyberfrog, his belt was different. I didn't have the blue and yellow like a tree frog yet. I love the blue and yellow now. So I will, yeah, I'll take a shot at it. Rax Hero, thank you for $2. No, the French are Cyberfrog's weakness. Yeah. Oh, his poor legs. Well, let them try to take a bite out of those legs. I don't think they'd be very lucky or very successful. All right, guys, thank you for spending the hour with me. Congratulations to us all on 48 hours of just, oh my God, we kicked the ass off of it. I mean, this is just wonderful. Thank you again, and I will be back later tonight. I'll be back later tonight for our regular 9 p.m. live stream. You can join me then. Caustic Soldiers, thanks for $2. Criticism sent with love, not hate. Absolutely. Curtis YZ, thanks for $2. Chrome cover with golden eyes. Is that possible? Ooh, I don't know. I would check into that. I couldn't. I don't know all the processes. I know we can do chromium, but imagine if we could do like gold eyes. That'd be cool. All right, guys, have a great time. I'll see you tonight at 9. Okay. Oh, one more. Adabisi, $2. How big is Cyberfrog? He's 5'6". Maybe 5 foot. Is he 5'4" or 5'6"? I forget. He's about the size of a woman, like a girl. He's a little shorter than a normal guy. He's a frog. He's a little guy. Yeah. So if you're probably he would come up to your chest. But he's mostly legs. His legs are very, very long, and when he stretches out, he looks taller. His legs kind of stretch when he jumps. Okay. Anyway, guys, love you very much. See you tonight at 9. Bye.